almost blew the bike up. But it's okay, because we're going to fix it. Again, and again. So let's get into tuning some carbs. So check this out. I just had to order another kit of jets, so that way we can get the carburetor tuned up today and have her running properly. So last weekend I did the Nibbi install. Everything, you know, she ran flawless. Everything was cool. No worries whatsoever. And then throughout the week, I started taking her out, riding back and forth to work. And top end is not happy. So I'm gonna find out. She's been running pretty lean. Luckily, nothing's blown up. I get her up to about 50 miles per hour, and I get a complete loss of power. Everything before then is fun. Pull us through the gears just fine. You know, city speeds is all cool. As soon as I hit some back roads that's 45 plus and she wants to go 50, she doesn't want to do 50. So, time to find out. After a little bit of research, I need to upgrade my main jet. I threw in 100 yesterday. That was the biggest size that came in with the Nibbi, but those jets are just for stock bikes. This is not a stock bike. So we have our aftermarket exhaust, nice and shiny here. Along with our air intake, we're getting a lot more air pulled in. So to compensate, we need to throw in some more fuel. So we're about to throw in this 105. I got the 100 back out. So this was the 100. You can see the little writing right there on the side, 100, next to the Nibbi symbol. So we're going to throw in, just had it. So we're going to throw in the 105 and see if that helps our top speed bog. If it doesn't, we're going to step it up to a 108 and see if it clears up by then. If not, we'll go to a 110 followed by a 115. Hopefully we don't have to go that far. I'm going to throw this 105 in and I'll get back to y'all after a test ride. Alright, 105 jet is now installed in the Nibbi Carb. So, quick reference note, just so you guys know, when you order yourself a Nibbi, the jets that they come with from the factory are for a stock bike, okay? So, if you have an aftermarket setup, aftermarket exhaust, pod filter especially, you're sucking in a lot more air at top speed, okay? That's a lot more air going into that little motor, so you're going to need to step it up with the gas so you can still get that explosion to keep your piston going up and down correctly, okay? So it might act like it's running great out the box, but I highly recommend you get an aftermarket carb, make sure you tune it properly, or you're going to have some issues down the road. We got lucky. Turn our gas on. Got a bad habit of forgetting that sometimes. Just turn the gas back on after having the carb blow off and let it fill up for like 20 seconds and then we'll crank it. See all the gas going into the filter now. 5, 4, 3, 2. So we're going in the right direction. I just came back from a little test drive. Got the carb torn back down again. We are going to put in a 108 jet. I put in the 105 and I had great results. I'm 6'4" riding this bike. The problem we were running into was bogging out on the top end. Once you would get to 50 miles per hour, 9,000 RPMs, she would literally cut power and just, just bog out. So I threw in the 105 and we got up to 61 miles per hour full tuck. Don't quote me on that being accurate. That's what the little speedometer up here said. But that is the highest top speed on this bike since I've had it. And I am very happy. Now, coming back from, 60 miles per hour, dropping down to 50s, I was still feeling a slight hesitation. Like she was trying to get more gas back in the bowl after doing a top speed run. So, I'm going to throw in this 108. And that should put us just where we need to be at in terms of fuel air ratios. So, I'm going to get this 108 jet put in, take out the 105. We're gonna go for another quick test ride. Come on back and I'll let you guys know how she performs. Just like that, our Nibbi Carb is all back together. If you guys don't know, you got two float bolt screws diagonal across from each other. Instead of taking your whole carburetor off again, you can literally drop this float bolt down. Just be careful not to, one, mess up the gasket going around the top of the seal. You wanna make sure that stays intact. And also, most importantly, make sure you go to put it back on and take it off, you're not hitting anything on the float. All right, you don't want to mess up anything in there. But if you need to pop it down real quick, change out your jet, that's how you can do that. A little quick tip. So she's all back together. I'm about to put this fuel line back on, turn the fuel on, we'll warm her up and go off another test drive. YouTube! We out on the ride. Check this out. So I threw in the 108 main jet. We got her up on the odometer. We got her up to 63 miles per hour. GPS says we topped out at 60.9 miles per hour. A huge improvement up from, 49 miles per hour and then hitting a brick wall. So she topped out at 60 miles an hour today. I'm so freaking happy. Such a major improvement. As you can see, we're out the house. Decided to take a little video. A little scenery. Just took a few pictures of the bike. She's running flawless. I'm so happy. Huge improvement. Huge improvement. Well, we are out here. I'm about to get back to the house. Get some videos together. I got some stuff in store for y'all. Please stay tuned. We also have a new bike coming to the channel. We got a new bike coming to the channel. So I got some footage for that as well. If y'all want to see a super bike build, stay tuned. We are still going to have plenty of videos covering the Grom clone. Don't worry. Do not worry. I got lots of stuff in store for this bike still. A lot of things still need to be done to it. Yeah, so she is not going anywhere. Don't worry about that. This bike will always be on the channel. I'm always going to be wrenching on this thing and doing something else to it. I got plenty to keep my hands full. So Sunday, happy day, happy Sunday. We got a new week coming to us. Your boy is no longer driving lean to work, so I'm very happy with the outcome of this bike. We've only had it for a couple weeks now, and it's a big difference from when we first got it. So if you're following the channel, I thank you. I appreciate you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share the videos with your friends. Let's get out here. Y'all come out and ride. Let's go. Back in the garage. So just came back from another ride. I was doing some research earlier and discovered that these crappy little clear filters that come with the Nibbi carbs and probably some other carburetors too, they're pretty crappy. So there's a paper filter that sits in here, and you know, your fuel comes from your tank, passes through, has to go through that little paper filter, which is made of crappy quality. And the glue sometimes blocks off the vent holes, which gives you a little air bubble, which also holds your fuel up. At the same time, I'll admit, I used a little bit of hose that came with the carb, since it fit a little bit better around it, opposed to my 1/4-inch fuel line. So between this crappy filter and the smaller hose, I was getting some fuel restriction. We just came back from a ride, right? We got the 108 main jet in now. Top speed on the bike speedometer was 63 miles per hour. I clocked it on a phone GPS speedometer and she hit 60.2 miles per hour top speed. And we were able to now hold it there without losing power, no bog whatsoever. I did 4 top speed runs until I started losing some power, of course, because, you know, the bike's getting overheated. Backed it down and she's been cool since. 60 miles per hour. Carburetor's officially tuned. The Nibbi PE22. So if you have a similar setup, I would highly recommend you do not use that filter that comes with the carb. All I did was cut it out, took my fuel shut-off valve, ran a 1/4-inch line all the way down to the carb, and we secured that. She's happy. 60 miles an hour. Check this out. My dang tag flew off. Yeah, tag gone. Like this is what's left. Like, how's that for a top speed run? Yeah, no more tag, so I'm gonna have to replace that. I took pictures just in case a cop doesn't believe me, but yeah. I'm gonna go for another ride, see if I can find my tag. She is a beast. She is awoken. She's riding. She's happy. So hopefully this video helps somebody out. If you need any tips, tricks, questions, hit me in the comments. I'm always quick to reply. I think that's it for this weekend. Carburetor officially tuned. Y'all tune in to see what's next.